Hey everyone, it's Sarah and welcome to another Freckled Fawn Friday. So on Fridays I am going to be working exclusively with my Freckled Fawn kits that I get every month, and they are embellishment kits, so they do not come with pattern paper. So all of the pattern paper that I'm going to be using is from my stash, and then everything else that will be on my layout is from my Freckled Fawn kits. Okay, so I am starting out with a piece of orange cardstock, and I am using this piece of orange paper as well. I do not have a manufacturer on that, but I have had it in my stash for quite a while. So I didn't have a manufacturer on it at all. And I'm going to be using a couple of tones here of craft cardstock, and then I realize I need some more, so I'm gonna go to my scrap bin here in a second. I was trying to see if I had any smaller scraps. I keep kind of my black and white and craft full pages in that sleeve, and then I have another bin that is just only scraps. So I went to that one to get some smaller scraps that I needed because my pictures are only 3x3s, so I didn't want to cut up a big piece if I didn't have to. So I have 6 pictures here, and these are from the farm that we went to about 2 weeks ago that is in our hometown, and we had a great time and took a ton of pictures. So I wanted to make sure I got them down and recorded when it was fairly fresh in my mind. So I have this layout, and then actually tomorrow I will be posting a Stash Dive Saturday layout, which is going to be a layout that is not, it's not a double page spread necessarily, but it's kind of a companion layout because it is from the same event. This one is just going to be about the farm in general, and then the one tomorrow is going to be about the corn maze that we went through. So look for that tomorrow. Okay, so I went ahead and put my pictures on the back of a couple different tones of craft cardstock, and I'm just going to cut those down here. And I have 2 pictures of the girls in the pumpkin patch, and then one of the girls with my husband, and then the other ones are just kind of the random stuff we were doing. They had rides and a little play park and a bounce thing, and it was just a lot of fun. And I do have these 2 pieces of paper that are from my scrap bin as well. I do not have manufacturers on either one. Oh, actually on the striped one here, I think that one's from SEI. Yeah, SEI. I don't know if actually they make products anymore. I haven't heard from them for quite a while, so I'm not sure if they still make things or not. But that is a scrap piece of paper from them. And then I have that really dark brown as well, which I do not have a manufacturer for on that one. So I started kind of laying my stuff out, and I did not like it straight across because it covered up all those beautiful stripes, and I wanted those to show. So then I went ahead and put them vertically, and I like that a lot better. And I have this little square badge that is from Freckled Fawn, and I definitely wanted to use it on here because it says at the pumpkin patch. So it went along perfectly, and I'm going to end up sticking it right there where I had just laid it down to see if I liked it there. All right, so I have all my papers down, and everything else that I'm going to be using is going to be from my Freckled Fawn kits, including these puffy alphabets. These are a really nice yellow, and I'm going to spell out St. Bernard Farms, and that's going to be my title because that was the name of the farm that we went to. And I really like that font on that on those letter stickers there. And it's going to fit perfectly right there. So I like how everything's going, so I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything stuck down. I love those pictures. Some of my favorite pictures I've taken in the past few weeks here. The girls just had such a blast. And it was nice that my husband could go too. He works on shift work right now in his job, so he works long hours and kind of weird hours as well. So we're kind of noticing that family time is getting cut into a bit here. So every single opportunity that we can spend together, we're definitely doing that. Okay, so I am gonna get my title down here. I really like the way that that looks. And now I'm going to go through my bin of my Freckled Fawn kits. So I took apart a lot of packages of just everything I kind of could and put them into my little iris case here. And then in the bottom of the iris case, I have just stuff that I either didn't want to take out of packages or just things that were a little bit too big to fit into any of those slots. You can buy those slotted trays at Michael's. They are in the same aisle as the iris cases, but they don't come together. You have to buy the trays separately. But they have been absolutely wonderful, especially to store kits in. So I'm just going through and kind of pulling out anything that's catching my eye. And then I'll kind of make some decisions as I go. So I definitely know I want to use that flare badge there, and then I decided I'm going to use this little orange geotag. And I'm going to go ahead and get the flare badge down. I do need to use some liquid adhesive on it because the back of it was not very sticky at all. So. And then I have this little chipboard piece. I don't remember exactly what it says. You'll see it in the close-ups though. But it's an orange arrow, so I'm going to go ahead and stick it up on the top here, and that's going to kind of start a little embellishment cluster up in the top corner here. I have these orange triangles, so I'm going to use them as arrows, and those are enamel. And I pulled a couple of wood veneer as well, which I believe I'm going to use both of those. I'm also watching a show. I started watching Sons of Anarchy, so I'm working on that right now. I'm working on season 1, but so far I'm enjoying it. And I think while I was doing this layout I was watching the very first episode of the first season, so just making sure I wasn't going to miss anything. I'm going to use a couple of phrase stickers here. I really do not remember exactly what they say, but you will see them in the close-up. So I wish I could see them on my screen here. I just can't, and I don't have it with me, unfortunately. I think I'm going to use one on here, and I believe I'm going to use one that says October. So that one I remember, but the other two I don't. Oh, that one says something other than October. I think this one right here says October, yeah. And then I use another one up top there. I'm just kind of deciding where I want everything to go. I have this little pumpkin puffy sticker, so I'm going to put that up top. Get these wood veneers down. That is a little camera that says smile in the middle of it. And then this is an arrow that says fun. And that one is going to be pointing to the picture of my husband and my younger daughter, Layla. They went down a big tube slide and they were both smiling. So. And then I have a little triangle, orange triangle that says LOL on it, so I'm going to put that there as well. And then that little orange circle says good times. And then I decided I'm going to use these felt leaves. So these are stickers. They are adhesive on the back, thank goodness, because otherwise it would have taken a long time to put those down. But I'm going to make kind of a row of leaves down here. And I'm going to have it kind of look like it's going across even behind the picture. So I'm going to use one right here, but I'm going to cut it in 2 different spots, and then I will continue the leaf on the other side. So I cut it down there. I'm going to use that little sliver right there, and then I'll use the other half of that on the other side. And then finish that off, and then I will cut the ends. I'll cut the excess off as well. I like the way that looks. Just little row of leaves on the bottom. And let's see, what else am I gonna do? Oh yes, so I'm going to put the town that we live in on here so that, you know, years down the road, we don't forget exactly where we were when we went here. We are a military family, so we move around a lot. So, you know, when I'm doing stuff that's kind of local to our town and stuff like that, I try to put where we were living at the time. So I'm just going to use these orange vellum stickers to write that out. I just had the town at first and then I decided to put the state as well, but I'm going to separate them with an enamel dot. And I think I have one that's just a little orange. I'm looking for an orange specifically, so like I have to have an orange somewhere, and of course there's orange on here, and it's from Freckled Fawn, so that's perfect. And so I'm just gonna spell out the state here with these letters as well. And then after that, that's going to complete my layout. So I'm going to have some close-ups coming up here for you. If you guys have not heard of the Freckled Fawn embellishment kits, they are really, really great. I've been subscribed to them since they first started doing them, and they have been wonderful. And as you can tell, I have a lot of stuff. So you're going to be seeing Freckled Fawn layouts from me every Friday. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will have a link to the Freckled Fawn embellishment kits in the description here. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye.